It's a bit of a tough evening for the Gray New Gloucester Raymond Little League World Series team.
They just lost their first game to Washington State, but their hopes are not completely dashed yet. News Center Maine's Sam Rogers is live in Williamsport, Pennsylvania with a recap. Hi, Sam.
Hey, Chris and Zach. Well, let's put another positive spin on this. Just the fact that this team made it to the World Series is so impressive. As we said all week, it's the 18th year since Maine has been back here in Williamsport, just the fourth team ever to represent our state. But unfortunately, Maine losing to Washington 10-0 this afternoon at the field behind us. But the field empty now, but man, the Maine fans were rocking early on this afternoon. And it was a scoreless first inning. Caden Oliver pitching for Gray New Gloucester, and Raymond had a good start, but it was just a couple unfortunate errors in the field, and Washington just hitting the ball where the Maine outfielders were not. Washington pulling away, scoring 6 runs in the third innings, adding on another 2 in the fourth, and that capped the game with the 10-run rule, or otherwise known as a mercy rule win. Now, this was actually the first time this Gray New Gloucester and Raymond team has trailed all summer, so it was a brand new moment for this team. Head coach Brad Shelley after the game says he didn't know how they were going to respond, says that maybe getting down early impacted the rest of the game, but he says, hey, guys, remember, you're here for a reason. You're not out of this tournament yet, and he kept telling his guys to keep their heads up.
But to enjoy playing on this baseball field and being here at Williamsport, we continue to remind them of that, and they really do. They're so happy to be here. And we can hear all the fans. We really love that. Just the atmosphere and the fans. I don't think that shook or rattled the kids. I really don't. I think it was just certainly having one tough inning and being behind. Had not been in that situation before, caught them more off guard than any sort of pressure from playing in this type of environment.
Now, Chris and Zach, as you mentioned at the top of this hit, no, Maine is not out of the tournament yet. Maine will take on Pennsylvania at 2 p.m. on Saturday in an elimination game. And we do have to point out we are in Pennsylvania, so the home team playing against Maine, that brought a really big fan section. So Saturday afternoon is going to be a lot of fun. Zach and Chris.
All right, Sam Rogers live in Williamsport, Pennsylvania at the Little League World Series. Thanks so much.